Duncan, CEO of Dunsinane, is trying to push through a merger with failing investment banking firm Burnham Wood that is corrupt because it includes many benefits for Duncan. After Ross informs Duncan that Norway has gone out of business, Duncan makes Macbeth, who is against the merger, the Thane of Cawdor, right after the three witches predicted will happen. He also appoints Malcolm as the next CEO of the company. Macbeth tells Lady Macbeth, and she is ready to kill. So they kill Duncan, Malcolm flees to Burnham Wood, and Macbeth becomes Dunsinane's CEO. Macduff, the Thane of Fife, hears of Macbeth's plan to stall the merger and defects to Burnham Wood. Macbeth, still against the merger, begins to meet opposition from Banquo, who is not, and he kills him. He then finds out about Macduff's attempt to push through the merger and kills his family, which only makes Macduff want to push through the merger even more, and he does, causing Burnham Wood's stock prices to skyrocket, even approaching those of Dunsinane. Once Macbeth finds out, he plans to put a stop to things by any means necessary. And now, here's the extended trailer. And the CEO of the company shall continue from the line of Duncan?
Aye, though these are my terms, I find them reasonable. I would hate for Burnham Wood to continue to be crushed under Dunsinane, should you not agree to the terms.
The worthy Ross.
God save the king. Words that comes up from Fife, great king, where the Norwegian banners do flout the sky and fan the people cold. Norway himself, with terrible numbers, assisted by the most disloyal traitor, the Thane of Cawdor, began a dismal conflict. But, to conclude, victory fell on us. Great happiness. No more should that Thane of Cawdor deceive our bosom interests. Read his former title to Macbeth.
So I was reading through the agreement, and apparently none of us get any benefits or promotions. It's a scam to preserve the line of Duncan.
Well, perhaps to protect our interests, we should fight them.
All hail Macbeth, hail the Thane of Glamis.
All hail Macbeth, hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor.
All hail Macbeth, thy shall be king hereafter. Hail!
Lesser than Macbeth and greater.
Not so happy, but much happier.
You shall get king, though you be none.
Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. I know I'm the Thane of Glamis, but how of Cawdor? The Thane of Cawdor lives a prosperous man, and to be king, no more within prospect of belief than to be of Cawdor. Speak, I charge you!
The king hath happily received, Macbeth, the news of thy success. And when he hears of thy personal venture in the rebels' fight, his wonders and his praises do contend which should be his or thine. He bade me from him call thee Thane of Cawdor.
The Thane of Cawdor lives. Why do you dress me in borrowed robes?
Who was the Thane of Cawdor lives yet, but under heavy judgment he bears the life which he deserves to lose. Whether he was combined with those of Norway, or did line the rebel with hidden help and vantage, I know not. But treason's capital hath overthrown him. Come hither. I have begun to plant thee, and will labor to make thee full of growing. Noble Banquo, thou hast no less deserved, nor must be known, no less to have done so. Let me enfold thee, and hold thee to my heart. Sons, kinsmen, thanes, and you whose places are nearest, know we will establish our state upon our eldest Malcolm, whom we name hereafter the Prince of Cumberland.
Thank you, sir.
Ross.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Good job, Banquo.
From hence to Inverness, and bind us further to you.
The Prince of Cumberland? This is a step I would fall on, or have to overleap. Stars, hide your fires. Let not light see my black and deep desires. The eye wink. They met me in the day of success, and I have learned by the perfectest report they have more in them than mortal knowledge. When I burned and desired to question them further, they made themselves air, into which they vanished. Whilst I stood wrapped in the wonder of it, came missives from the king, who all hailed me Thane of Cawdor.
This I have thought good to deliver thee, my dearest partner of greatness, that thou mightst not lose the dues of rejoicing by being ignorant of what greatness is promised thee. Lay it to thy heart and farewell. Glamis thou art, and Cawdor, and shalt be what thou art promised. Yet I do fear thy nature. It is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. Hie thee hither, that I may pour my spirit into thine ear and chastise with the valor of my tongue all that impedes thee from the golden round. Come, spirits that tend on mortal thoughts, unsex me here, and fill me from the crown to the toe, top full of direst cruelty. Great loves, worthy Cawdor, and greater than both by the all-hail hereafter. Your letters have transported me from the ignorant present, and I feel now the future in the instant.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
And when goes hence?
Tomorrow, as he purposes.
Oh, never shall the sun that morrow see. He that's coming must be prepared for, and you shall leave tonight's great business into my dispatch. While Duncan is asleep, his chamberlain will lie with wine. While in swinish sleep, his drenched nature lies as in a death. What cannot you and I do to the unguarded Duncan?
If we should fail.
We failed. But screw your courage to the sticking place and will not fail. Who dares receive it other, as we shall make our griefs and clamor roar upon his death?
I am settled, and bend up each corporal agent to this terrible feat. Away and mock the time with fairest show.
To my father, King Duncan, may he rest in peace.
False face must hide what the false heart doth know.
Is it known who did this more than bloody deed?
Those that Macbeth hath slain. The king's son Malcolm is gone and fled, which puts upon him suspicion of the deed.
Against nature still! Thriftless ambition will raven thine own lives' means. 'Tis most like the sovereignty will fall upon Macbeth.
He is already named and gone to be invested. I'll not help him stall this merger, for there's nothing corrupt about this but his own terms. I'll to Fife.
76% of Burnham Wood profits that go directly to Macbeth's bank account? Isn't that a little ridiculous?
I see it fit.
Honestly, Leech, could the terms be any more reasonable?
Do you question my authority? Who wears the tie clip?
You do, but with Duncan gone, there's no need to oppose this merger.
Be gone. I'll know more of this today. Our fears in Banquo stick deep, and in his royalty of nature reigns that which would be feared. To that dauntless temper of his mind he hath a wisdom that doth guide his valor to act in safety. There is none but he whose being I do fear, and under him my genius is rebuked.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
How now, my lord? Why do you keep alone, using thoughts which indeed should have died with them? Think on. Things without all remedy should be without regard. What's done is done.
We have scorched this thing, not killed it. Remember Banquo presently, in tongue and in eye.
You must leave this.
But full of scorpions is my dear wife. Avaunt and quit my sight.
You grow worse and worse. You lack the seasons of all nature. Sleep.
We are but young indeed. How sayest thou that Macduff denies his person at our great bidding?
Macduff is fled.
Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth! Beware Macduff, beware the Thane of Fife.
Macbeth, 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 be bloody, bold, and resolute. Laugh to scorn the power of man, for none born of woman shall come to harm Macbeth.
Be lion mettle proud. Macbeth shall never vanquish and be until great Birnam Wood to high Dunsinane shall come against him.
I am in blood stepped in so far that, should I wade no more, returning were as tedious as go o'er. The castle of Macduff I will surprise, seize upon Fife, give to the edge of the sword his wife, his babes, and all unfortunate who trace him in his line. But no more boasting like a fool. This deed I'll do before the purpose is cool, but no more sights.
Dispute it like a man.
I shall do so, but I must also feel it like a man.
Let grief convert to anger. Blunt not the heart and rage it. Our power is ready. Our lack is nothing but our leave. Macbeth is ripe for shaking, and the powers above put on their instruments. Receive what you may. The night is long that never finds the day.
Let's finish this merger.
Out! Out, damn spot! Out, I say! Who would have thought the old man to have so much blood in him? What? Will these hands never be clean? What's done cannot be undone.
None serve with him, but whose hearts are absent too.
Let our just censures attend the true event, and put we on industrious soldiership.
Go ahead.
The queen, my lord, is dead.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been time for such a word. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace. Day to the last syllable of recorded time. Life's but a walking shadow. A poor player who struts and frets his hour on the stage and is heard no more. A tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Gracious my lord, I should report that which I say I saw, but know not how to do it.
Well, say.
As I did stand my watch, I looked toward Burnham, and anon, methought the wood began to move.
Liar and slave! Fear not till a wood come to Dunsinane, and now a wood comes towards Dunsinane. Arm. Arm and out.
Turn, hellhound, turn!
Of all else, I have avoided thee. But back! My soul is charged with thy blood already.
I have no words. My voice is in my sword. Thou bloodier villain than terms can give to.
Let thy sword fall on vulnerable crests. I bear a charmed life. Of no man born of woman shall I yield.
Despair thy charm, and tell that angel thou still hast served, Macduff was from his mother's womb untimely ripped.
I'll not fight thee.
Coward, yield, and live to be the show and gaze of the time.
I'll not kiss the ground at Malcolm's feet. To be baited with the rabble's curse. Though Burnham Wood to Dunsinane, though opposed by a man not born of woman, yet I will try the last.